Hello, my name is Stephen Hill, and I'm with the New America Foundation. I've written a new book called Europe's Promise: Why the European Way is the Best Hope in an Insecure Age. And what Europe's Promise is about is it tells the story of post-World War II Europe and how it's transformed itself into a model for how a modern society can develop itself, can take care of its people, can project its influence and vision in the world, and do this all in a way that's as ecologically sustainable as possible. One of the great challenges of the 21st century is going to be how can we allow countries like China and India and Brazil and others to come up in the world and to enjoy the standard of living that Americans and Europeans and Japanese and others have enjoyed, and do that all in a way that doesn't burn up the planet in the process because of carbon emissions and pollution and other impacts of development. And in trying to figure this out, I think Europe has really come up with a unique, what I call European way that incorporates both very robust economies, including a what I call social capitalism, where Europe has taken the ability of capitalism to create wealth and harnessed it in a way to create a more broadly shared prosperity. And they've done that in part by plowing that wealth into things like healthcare and university education, more generous pensions, paid sick leave, paid parental leave, more generous vacations, better care for seniors, and lots of other ways that Europeans have taken their wealth to basically the goal of doing this is to give more support to families and individuals and workers, because as the world becomes more globally competitive, then people are going to need their that kind of support to help them in their lives. And in addition, Europe has done this in a way that's as ecologically sustainable as possible. And so Europe has led the attempt to use both conservation technologies, and, including things like low wattage light bulbs and motion sensor lights, and redesigning buildings so that they don't emit as much carbon, don't use as much energy, and also high-speed trains. But also Europe is leading in the use of renewable technology, solar, wind, even sea power. Europe is doing some very interesting and innovative things in terms of harnessing the sea for power. So for all these reasons, what I try to tell about in my book, Europe's Promise, is this unique European way that I think has a great deal to offer Americans as well as other people around the world as we try to figure out how we're going to make it work in this 21st century.